So
We're gonna make a hair
wanna
dyeing
pick the
spell in
colors that
class
you
using parsnip?
Yeah.
All right, I'm in. That sounds incredible.
Okay.
Wait, does that
Yeah,
mean you
so-
have to snip your parse? Yep.
I have to cut my little dragon?
For the potion?
Yeah, I think so.
Will it cry? Is it gonna be okay? Can I borrow
will-
somebody else's? I named mine.
Well, but it's Parsnip's dream to one day help you with a potion, and it fulfills Parsnip's little snapdragon destiny, and Parsnip will cry if you don't turn it into a potion, really.
But Olive, will Parsnip die?
No,
Or will it just be a little
it'll,
parsnippity?
it'll be in the potion, and then you'll drink the potion, and then
I don't know. It sounds like you
It'll-
gotta kill him and put him in a potion for us to change our hair color, guys.
Parsnip, I just named him!
Don't lie to her.
Rosie, you'll just get a little a cutting of it for the potion, and then you'll be able to grow more snapdragons.
here. Do you want some sausages?
What your dog say
Yeah, someone get her some
Okay.
mash.
about animals and stuff.
It's the good
I'm
sausages.
passing the mash along.
Thank you. Well, thank you. That was inspirational in a way that I don't think was very heartwarming, but I needed to know it, so thank you.
Okay. The
Go
other
on,
thing we've got to talk about is the shade.
Oh. What happened?
Okay, what
Did
happened?
something else happen? Is everybody okay? Can I just start? I'm just gonna touch everybody's face, like a
Everybody's
like a
got
mother.
pocket mash on their face now.
And like greasy sausage residue.
Can't wait for puberty.
What? Are you okay? Are you hitting puberty? What did the shade do to you?
I've seen far messier.
Cool.
Right. I'll be seeing you later then, Mrs. Buckland. Very well, Professor Longbottom.
And she kind of
Have a pleasant evening.
Professor Longbottom, are you leaving? Are you gonna?
Yes,
Are you
I have
leaving?
to take care of some things around the greenhouse and get some supplies for class and things.
Okay, let us know if you need help with that too. Sorry. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Professor Longbottom, do I have to destroy my plant to put it in the potion?
Oh. Yeah. Does she have to kill her snapdragon plant to put it in the potion?
Sorry.
She does, doesn't she?
no,
She doesn't.
It gets to live?
no, you just need some clippings for the potion.
Oh my god, what a relief. Sorry for yelling. Thank you. Would you like a cookie?
Where is this person that's yelling?
I'm over here.
you just see like Rosalina like
Or we could set the Niffler out and the Niffler could...
Find it, probably.
No, the Niffler caused an awful lot of trouble last
No,
time.
but you did get the key. And he's not us.
Well, but we could barely get it back from him. Also, if we just let the
His
Niffler...
pouch is disgusting.
What if he stole something else from the headmistress? How do we control what the Niffler steals?
We
Wait,
could
the
put a leash
headmistress
on
has the
him.
key?
We could put a leash on her.
I don't think the Niffler's a good idea. I don't think we need to steal the key.
Wait, why? But how will we use...
Putting a leash on McGonagall.
No! Oh my goodness!
I'm so confused,
think
you guys.
McGonagall
So
liked
wait,
that
we're
very
not
much.
allowed to continue investigating this
right.
because we don't have the key and all the professors know that we had it in the first place? What part of secret Suave Society was this? Because now
See, it
everybody
wasn't-
knows and
this-
we can't do anything.
This
Well,
wasn't
apparently
my
everybody knew you had a
decision.
crush on Neville Longbottom, and I didn't, so I'm feeling a little...
I didn't tell anybody, Rosie. I don't have a crush on him.
That's a lie!
It's okay if you do, Clem. She like waggles her eyebrows like,
Listen,
hear the eyebrows waggling.
It would be insane of me to have a crush on the first person who was nice to me in the wizarding world, okay? That would be crazy, so that's not happening.
I mean, it would make sense. Trust is very attractive.
But if you had a crush on the second person who was nice to you in the wizarding world, that would mean you had a crush on me. You have a crush on me?
No.
Okay, just checking.
See, that was a very different no to the no when you were talking about Mr. Longborn.
You guys, oh
Very
my god,
different
when
kind
did this
of no.
become an interrogation on who I have a crush on? Which
This isn't an
none of it's
interrogation.
true.
How are we supposed to be a good team if we don't know all of the things about each other? And
Just querying if I should use it now.
I was just thinking that. Automatically succeed on a show courage move once per day. I'm gonna start our session off on a good note. I'll use my house benefit.
Yeah, same.
I'm the only one that has to roll. Oh no. Well, the pressure's on me then, and I have a -1.
Next, it wasn't you.
It was not me failing a roll this time. Imagine that. Olive's going to walk over and she's a little shaky. Boggart's a little scary. She's only ever heard of them before. Lumos Spotifico.
Are you ready? All right. And she opens up the chest, and you cast your spell. And a 13. The spell kicks off. Now, did you do a -1 forward for that? Because it's a second year spell. So it would have been a 12.
didn't.
It's okay. It would have been a 12. It's all right.
Dang it.
Would have been a 12.
Close.
So still,
It's
that's good.
Still a happy dance.
Still
Still
a
gonna
good,
dance.
Still a good cast. Yes. So the boggart is released, and you can see it growing closer and closer. And you point your wand, and it recoils. No.
Good job, well done.
Rushes back into the chest.
Okay. Good job.
Oh my goodness.
That was so scary.
That was amazing.
Oh my goodness. That was so scary. Did you see it? Did you see that? Alex, did you see? It was right there.
I saw it.
It came out and it was...
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Okay, Masie, you've got this.
Professor Bovin sort of like puts you in position in front of this chest where the boggart retreated and has been emerging from. And she says, "Are you ready?"
I think so.
The boggart sort of emerges from the chest. It spills forth, and it looks a bit odd. It looks like the shade, but the shade has the appearance you recognize as your mum. And she reaches out. The shadow sort of reaches out towards your shadow, but you recognize it. It looks like your mum. And as it reaches out towards you, it starts to speak. Masie.
Mom?
Don't cast me away. Please. I need you, Masie.
I can't do this again.
Masie, please.
I want to help you. I just don't know how.
As the shadow starts to touch your shadow, you can feel these cold feelings wrapping around your legs. It feels like your legs have been submerged into ice water.
I think I've reached my hand out to kind of touch hers, to kind of try and hold it as if she was kind of trying to help her step across a gap or something, like to kind of try and assist her across. And I think it probably comes down my hands as well, and I start to like shake, and I can almost not feel my fingertips anymore.
Professor Bovin steps in and puts a hand like across your torso, and she just says, "Dear, step back. Lumos Sportivico." No. The shade retreats back into the chest. And Professor Bovin starts to hug you. It's okay, dear. It's okay, dear. It's okay. It's okay. Shh. It's okay, dear. It's a boggart. It's just a boggart.
Masie, do you want a hug? Come here.
Okay.
It's okay, Masie.
It's all right,
It's okay.
dear.
It's not real.
It's just
okay.
a boggart.
She was trapped again, like she was before, and they wouldn't let her out again. And I thought she was gone again.
And see, that's from the Niffler, and that's you, and that's me, and that's Alex, and that's Rosie, and Clem, and I put Swaff on it, and I thought that was safe, because even if somebody sees it, they won't know what it is. But do you like it?
Is that a bean sandwich?
I didn't think you'd be able to tell, because it's just kind of a little coloured lump. But yeah, it's supposed to be a bean sandwich.
Mashed in Rose's pocket.
Yeah.
This is the best gift ever. And she opens up the cards and sees all this. But there's so many people! Olive!
Did you see? I got the professors to sign it too.
I think she pulls her quill out and goes back to the page where it says Masie to Masie.
Please try and treat conditions here, Olive.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it this time. Okay.
You're
All right,
rolling with your relationship with Masie.
Okay.
A 7. Okay.
Let's go to our table. I think I mean, Madame Pomfrey is lovely, but it's like the hospital wing is our common room, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, we could carve our names into the beds that we're in the most, like our initials, like people do in trees, like a secret club thing.
And I think that will get you into trouble.
Well,
I mean, I've been in this bed every time.
You only get in trouble if they see it, Alex. If no one knows, then there's no one to get you
Then
into
what's the point of doing it if no one's going to see it?
We're going
we'll
to
know.
see it. We'll know.
I'm
Okay.
still on the fence.
Next time, all right? Next time.
Okay.
Think it over.
I mean, we've got maybe 7 years to think about it, so there's no rush, really. We can...
You think we're going to be coming back to the hospital wing for 7 years?
I mean, probably.
I mean, if we're starting this way, it looks like it's a habit already, so...
Start as you mean to go on, they say. I mean, I don't know if we meant to go on this way.
Sure. So normally you have to bow out of a fight to treat the wound for being dazed. But you'll use your special Hufflepuff BS, and this was...
Wow.
Yeah.
Rude Wack, you can't say that.
I absolutely can.
You're supposed
I'm
to
the
be a
GM. I'm
neutral
allowed to do
party.
it. You dropped an F-bomb. You don't even get to say anything. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh,
all right.
wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is why he's
You
the
clear
GM
up.
of Doom.
Exactly. How are you all doing today? Are you
Coffee.
well?
Yes.
I am exactly coffee. I'll just allow, a little time for face stretching. Do whatever you have to do to prep yourself. Oh, God, Mirggles! I just looked over! That was my
waiting.
my internal
Oh, boy, was I
reaction.
waiting.
I'm sure I've said that before, and it's happened anyway, though. So, also, if you've just watched a teaser, you might have heard my voice. That was me. That's my voice. So, that's me too. Hi. I said some words, Wack.
Those were words. Thank you, Kolo. Luxie, would you also like to say some words?
At this point in time, I feel like I should write us all tiny scripts for the beginning.
Yes, please.
Those are words. Hi, I'm LuxieGames. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch. I do, as I like to tell my chat, anything that I want. So I think that I listen to Negs or Kolo say what they play, and they're like space or story driven, and I'm like, today I'll play this game because it made me do a chuckle. Literally, that's what my stream is like. So if you're interested in doing whatever I want on stream for video games, I didn't mean it to sound like that. Then you can find me on twitch.tv/LuxieGames, and if you want to see me doing other ridiculous stuff that I probably couldn't do on Twitch, I'm on Twitter pulling things out of McDonald's bags and making bad jokes. Love you so much. Thanks for listening. Bye.
That's Luxie, our intro scriptwriter.
Yeah,
Mirggles.
nailed it. Crushed it. Yeah, anyway. So, once that comes in, guys, none of you are ready for what's going to happen on... Oh, hey.
I think that Rosie would have a little something, not up her sleeve, but in a pocket, that she could just grab into, and she does keep a quill in there, so maybe she pulls her quill out, just starts screaming, and stabs one of her quills into the Vine's arm.
Okay, yeah. You stab into it, and it just sort of has an intense twitching reaction. And which one of these are you choosing here? You frightened?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you kind of stab it, and this dark green fluid starts to ooze out of the spot where you stab it with the quill. It still holds you tight, and I would like you to tough it out, please.
Okay.
Another body roll. An 11. Okay.
I am so tough.
Yeah, you roll plus body when you take a hit. It seemed more dangerous than it was. You shrug off the hit without any problems. Yeah, so how do you feel this thing start to squeeze you? And I think as you stab it with the quill, it sort of loosens a little bit.
Surprise them?
How do you surprise them?
I punch them in the face.
Well, it doesn't have a face per se. It's a plant.
But in the plant tentacle that attacked me, I just deck it.
Yeah. So you're just kind of just punching
Yeah,
the
just
thing. Okay.
Boom.
Okay.
With one hand, I'm going to extend an arm forward and say, Clem, quickly, we have to get out of here. And with my other hand, I'm going to cast Incendio again, aimed at more of the plants, because I assume they're kind of filling up real fast.
Yeah. Are you aiming at the plant that's holding Clem, or are you aiming at just at other plants around?
I'd like to try to aim. I really don't want to hit her if I can avoid it, so I'm not aiming for the part that's holding her, but if I can see, the pot that it's coming from, I'd like to aim for the base of it.
Yeah, you can see that.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Let's not set Clem on fire.
Yes.
Will it regrow?
Yes.
Yes, I remembered it correctly. Okay, all right. Okay. I think I go over and I kneel down next to these pots, and as I try and plant it, it tries to jump out of my hand. So I'm like endlessly like trying to catch this slippery thing, and then eventually just like plonk it down in this thing and put my foot next to it to kind of like pat down the soil as I'm holding it to kind of like get it in there, because it's slippering around all over the place. So you gotta try and get it in. And then I'm like still holding on to it. Like, can I let go, Professor?
Oh, yes.
Is it gonna stay put though?
I think so.
But will it hurt anybody?
As long as you don't disturb the soil any further.
Oh, okay.
Let me help you.
Take my... Oh, okay. Oh.
Make a mound like that.
Can you show me, Professor? Make a...
Yeah, and he'll kind of like walk over and just kind of adjust the soil.
Oh, okay, like that.
I'm not going to be ignored, Dan.
Okay. I look at when I take my hands off. Did I do it?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you alright, Clem?
Oh yeah, I'm good. Just the breathing, really tired.
And at this point, I turn around to look at my friends, and I'm like, like very silently turn my back to Professor Longbottom. I'm like, oh my God! But like non-verbally, so he can't hear what I'm doing. Oh, something's happened. So I think I'm like flailing after them, trying to catch up, like trying to go and cheer Clem up, whatever's happened. I don't know.
The wild flailing children run.
Yeah, exactly.
Aside from the child cough I was doing earlier, just like full tongue, like
Clem, wait, Clem, wait, Clem.
yeah.
Clem, wait.
What's up, Masie?
Hey, Clem, Clem, Sarah's, because I haven't practiced Quidditch in a while. Clem, I'm really sorry. That's just the way the cookie crumbles,
The cookie.
Hey, would you like a cookie? Like, reach into the pocket and pull out 2 fistfuls of, like, totally broken cookie. I mean...
cookie dust. Nice dusting. And I just reach out and grab, like, a clump full of dust and dryly put it into my mouth.
I mean, Rosie keeps stuff in her cloak and it's okay, so...
Oh, yeah, don't worry. It's not the cloak that's the problem. There's no problem. It's delicious.
What's the problem?
No problem. I mean, it was shaped like a heart, and it was broken.
Oh,
But honestly, I just think of that as being very, illustrative of my internal dialogue.
what does that mean?
Literally nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I want to go hang out in the common room for a little bit. I can also, I'm good on the roll for that one. She says just before a punishing red.
Oh.
That's a 2.
Oh no. Olive, that doesn't look so good. Olive, do you think it's because my cookie was cracked?
No.
I don't think it was that.
No,
Okay.
not
Maybe
at
we
all.
should have given her some beans or something. Oh, I don't think that would have helped.
I really wouldn't worry about it, Rosie. I feel like it's all a part of having crushes, is learning how to share them. And it was bound to happen eventually, right?
Olive, I don't think that's how crushes work.
Thanks for the cookie, Rosalina. And then keep walking.
Completely oblivious to the fact that she's being mean.
See, I told you. She loved the cookie, Rosie.
I hope that it tasted all right.
It must have. She wouldn't have said thank you otherwise.
That's true. Okay, I feel a lot better now. See? Just give her a little pat on the back a little bit. Thank you. I have some left over. They're kind of crumbled. You want one? This is like the top of the heart, and then this is like the bottom corner. Here you go, Olive. Here you go, Alex.
I'm just gonna take
thanks.
it and like pick the niffler hair that I imagine is stuck to it off of it a little bit without Rosie noticing, and
leaf.
yeah. Just gonna like dust it off a little bit before eating it.
Yeah, what flavor is it?
It's a sugar cookie. They're heart shaped. I put sprinkles on them.
So sugar on top of sugar. Got it.
Yep, that's the way she rolls.
So she handed me a broken heart cookie.
Wow.
Trying to make me feel better.
Just cracked a little.
Would just like to re-illustrate that image.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
okay, I get being upset over it now.
I don't understand the problem.
Yeah.
I'm very loud.
I think that's believable.
It's in your intro, my dude.
Oh my god. I don't think Olive has seen this much green since she started at Hogwarts. Okay. It's probably gotten dark out by now, and just outside the window you can see something moving about.
What does it look like?
You think it looks like your friend, the ghost that you've met with previously.
What does it sound like?
You can in fact hear these whispers.
Yeah, I can hear that.
Rosie,
I
remember
can hear
Lumos,
them.
okay? It's okay, Roger.
can hear
Don't
them.
worry.
I can hear them. It was all my fault. It's all my fault. It's all my fault.
Roger, nothing's...
Roger flies away. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Oh my god.
That is so mean. So he's so cute, first of all.
Oh my gosh, Rosie. I love you for saying that, but now is not the time.
I'm sorry. Do you think he's okay? He looked really upset. No, his full name, and now you can write it in your journal with a big heart around it. Sorry, I'm sorry. But also I was thinking while you were talking, because I was trying to stay very still and not eat anything.
Okay. Do you want to read or anything?
I'm gonna write a letter to the Ministry of Magic.
Okay. I'll be right back, alright?
Okay. Dear Ministry of Magic. Nice to meet you. My name's Rosalina. Do you want me to read the rest of the letter out loud?
Definitely.
Wait, hold
I'm,
on. You actually wrote it?
Muggle-born first year at Hogwarts. I'm a Hufflepuff. Isn't that exciting? I made a lot of friends this year, but recently we found out that there was a vanished wing, and we were wondering if you knew anything or had any legal documents regarding Roger Bristlecombe. It would be most helpful to us here. Thank you very much. I've enclosed a candy I found in my pocket. Lots of love and kisses, Rosalina.
All right.
I'm gonna fold it super beautifully, but there is still a little
lump.
mash on it.
Yeah. There's a slight grease stain.
I've never loved anyone as much as I love Rosalina.
I want to receive all of the letters from Rosalina.
Yeah. Just pen pal. Imagine having Rosie as
What
a pen
a
pal.
coincidence!
Oh my God.
I definitely have not written everybody a letter here.
Don't play with my heart like that.
I think that Rosie's gonna, well, wait, because I don't think that she should try to shout for an owl. And I don't think that she should leave Olive alone. So she's just gonna sit there and hold it and just kind of stare at it. Kind of just like
Was there like
closing
a
her
half
eyes
a
and-
second where you were like,
Yeah. Like she got up and then she was like, oh no. And then she just sat there and she's sort of putting like, you know how you like hold your dice in your hand and you hope that something good will happen when you roll them? She's doing that, but with the letters. She's like,
I don't usually have to hope, but sure.
weird, because you roll so poorly for the Slytherins. That seems a little contradictory here.
I'm sorry. What do the Hufflepuffs have right now?
Sorry,
a
that's
zero.
also your rolls.
Primarily yours.
Kay, did you just hit me with a horse?
Yes, I'm so sorry, Rosie. It's really
Where
important.
did you even find a horse? We're in a library.
Oh, okay, Rosie, come here. Are you okay?
I think I feel a little... You know how I feel a little more than normal.
Rosie, how many fingers am I holding up?
At least 3.
Okay, all right. Well,
Did I
that
get it
was
right?
No, but you were within a 1 finger range, so I feel like that's okay. And Olive's
I don't
going
want
to
her
kind
to
of...
think that I was playing around in the library, Olive.
Oh, no. There was no strange sounds. There's no food stains anywhere. We were so quiet. We didn't disturb anyone. Even if she does see Rosie, she's going to think to herself, wow, that Rosie sure is an upstanding young lady, isn't she?
I hope so. Don't frown.
Yeah.
He's very cute and you know it. You're not upset. You're just pretending.
Wait, he's cute?
He's so cute. We're
Oh my
close,
gosh.
You know?
I'm gonna write all the fan fiction.
Clementine.
What? Is that weird?
Listen, I know it's hard to trust me because you don't know me, but I know that you know that I brought you a delicious snack one time before, so you should know by now that I'm good for my word. And besides, look at all these pockets I have to fill with roast beef sandwiches.
Those are a lot of pockets.
I could even bring you 2 roast beef sandwiches.
2 sandwiches?
2, and maybe some chips. Sorry, I think here you call them crisps.
Oh, either or would be fantastic.
Okay, does that sound good? But in order for me to help you, I need to know where the headmistress's office is. See, look,
Oh,
I got
yes.
a little horse print on my head and I have to talk to the headmistress about it.
It's right near the grand staircase.
Is it hidden or is it just like a door? Do I have to knock or should I scream? I'm very loud.
Yes, you are. But there aren't any doors there. At least none that you can see.
Is there
You
something
have
I
to know
should be
the
looking for?
password, or you have to write in the book.
So, some great rolls. Look at that. All right. Let's start off with the Gryffindorks.
The very reckless, but apparently good at rolling for magic, Olive Everglade today.
I think all of your rolls have been pretty solid. Did you miss like, I think 1?
Only one.
You think
Only
all
one.
of them have been pretty solid? Them?
Olive. I see what you did there. I
Clem.
see you, Mirggles.
That was a
Gonna-
Clem joke.
I'm just gonna do a 2d6 here
That's
to see
my
how much
secret.
damage
I'm
I
always
take.
Clem.
Yeah, I took 5 damage from that pun. A 7. Okay. You get a +1 or a -1 to a relationship.
Okie dokie. Do I have to say?
Do you have to say?
I should. I guess I should say.
I mean, it's a show. I would. I would hope
Fair.
so.
Well, I don't want to personally insert myself into Olive and Rosalina's amazing yoga time. So I kind of watch from the sidelines and then wait until they're done and then ask if they want to hang out with me. And then we can all go hang out in the Great Hall and drink like hot chocolate and stuff. And yeah.
All right. So who gets the +1?
Good point. I'm going to give it to Rosalina.
Okay. All right. Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
That look alone sends so much shade towards Olive.
Oh, no. No, it wasn't shade. I feel so bad.
So bad. Oh, my God. Horrific.
Oh, no. The social activity has become social anxiety.
We've got a bunch of first years that are here, and we have a lot of fun. It's a good time. It's like 98 to 99% family friendly, and there are a few people on the show that are contributing to the percentage there in a very specific fashion. See, that's another F word to use. Fashion. And that would be 16, including today's episode, so.
16?
Wow, and only 2 of those did I swear, so.
4 months. 4 months worth of the show.
I'm doing some arts over there. In fact, this week, I've started working on my new short film, and I'm going to do the whole short film live on Twitch. So if you're interested in the animation filmmaking process, I'll be doing every step of it, all along the way. So, yeah, you can find me on Twitch at Mirggles. Yep. And also Twitter, Mirggles. That's me.
And if you're lucky, you might accidentally catch Mirggles displaying some of her private art collection as well.
What? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, you know what? You can laugh all you want, but I'm a great friend. Okay?
Well, what is this? What did I miss?
You didn't see the clip.
Oh,
no.
What have I missed?
See, okay, Wack, you're walking me into the 0.2% of non-family friendly in this show right now.
Don't pretend like you don't have a say in what comes out of your mouth, okay? You're still responsible for those words.
Some of the stuff I say, I really don't think I am.
Chat's telling me to check PB's Twitter.
You're like the person that blames their tools when they cut themselves. It's like, you stupid machine! No,
Yeah.
it was your
Who made
finger.
this machine so sharp?
Your finger that went in there. That's what happened.
Wow. Well, listen, I thought this was like a casual, fun, family-friendly intro, but apparently it's a roast Mirggles to death experience, so... That's me, that's Mirggles. Catch you later!
I think Kolo may be watching the clip based on how much she's laughing now.
Oh, no!
For podcast listeners, she just fell out of her chair for a second.
See, she loves doing commands. Well, I didn't mean to open that just now.
I knew you were clipping. I saw when the light came up on your face, Kolo. I knew when it happened. I said it in the chat.
Called out. Hi, I'm Zcotticus. I play Alexander Pippin. He's Ravenclaw. He wants to be really good at magic and have lots of friends. And I think, all things considered, off to a good start.
Fair. Yeah. I was waiting for more there, but okay.
I was thinking, should I do more? I was like, you know what, that sounded pretty good there. I'm just going to leave an awkward silence and then let Wack take over.
Thanks, buddy. Thank you so much. I have the exact same cup, okay? So I can also sip, and I have a little sippy thing on mine, so let's see if it's better. Wait.
I've got a sippy thing too. No, oh. Okay, good sippy sounds.
That's what I wanted to say too, but I didn't because I have control over the word.
Oh my god! I'll see myself out. Is that all right?
You see, you have to burn your friends. That's the best way to be friends.
That's how I know
really.
he cares.
Yes, exactly.
What's his surname?
Olive Bristlecombe.
Olive Bristlecombe.
Oh, Roger Bristlecombe. Sorry.
Olive.
Sorry.
Did you put it in your notebook? No. Mrs. Olive Bristlecombe.
That's not why I remembered it. No, Masie.
There's a cat that seems to be on a small table off to the side. It's kind of looking at you. It's also ginger. As you walk past, the cat is just staring at you as you start to walk up the steps.
Masie. Look. Sorry. It's our third musketeer.
It just maybe shouldn't come very close to me.
But it's a cat that looks like us.
Yes, but I don't want to sneeze all over the cat that looks like us.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go over to the cat and go, who's a good little kitty?
Oh.
Who's a good little ginger kitty? Under the chin.
Oscar, make sure you indulge her. You swear you can see the cat sigh.
Oscar! Little chin scratches. And she's gonna turn to Clem and go,
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. What happened? I missed everything.
it went well, right, Masie?
Really? Really? No way. Really?
Masie, you are one or the other. Which are you?
I'm definitely not quiet. Definitely not quiet.
Like goose stepping?
There's huffing, there's puffing. I'm in such a frenzy that I'm like huffing and moving my arms and like whacking my arm on a wall and then complaining at the wall for whacking my arm and like my shoes are probably like a little bit too
jostled.
big.
And the portrait's like, excuse me, young lady, what were you hit?
Excuse me, young lady.
I am not a young lady.
And my parents clearly got me a pair of shoes that were a little bit too big for my feet.
Olive has been left in the dust, and she's like breathing really heavy. Like you could probably like hear her like at the bottom of the stairs, like. You know, she sounds like she's been has a smoking habit.
Emphysema Olive.
At 11. Oh, so young.
Back in my day.
Yeah. So yeah, you get ahead of her, Clem, and Masie, you're walking up the steps, and suddenly Clem.
Masie. No. Masie, why are you mad?
Because I'm just trying to do the right thing, and Olive didn't tell her anything. She just basically went to give it in, and then she didn't want to tell her anything else. And then
Shut up! And I just grab her in a hug. I just yell, "Shut up!" and grab her in a hug.
Yeah, I shut up.
Most aggressive, comforting.
I'm just holding her tight. Everything's okay. Everything is fine. Nothing is wrong. But what do we do now? It's after curfew.
Oh, well, I
This
suppose
portrait-
you'll have to wait and you'll be disciplined.
What? Is there any other way?
Well, there's always other ways.
Masie, quick, punch me. Punch me really hard so that we have to go to the hospital wing and we can stay there for the night. Please, punch me really hard in the face.
No, I can't. I'm not gonna punch it. No, I can't.
It's our only other option or else we're gonna get expelled.
Just stop. Okay, just stop for a minute. Masie pulls the plate along and looks at it and looks at her, and then takes 2 mushrooms off her plate and puts them as like eyes on hers as the eyes in the smiley face. But she does it with her fork, not her fingers.
Olive definitely just used her hands.
I don't think Masie cares. I don't think Masie cares that he used her hands. I think she'd use the fork, but I don't think Olive has cooties to her, if you know what I mean.
Pretty much as soon as I see this happen, it's like any type of breakfast food she can get her hands on, she wants to incorporate into this little face. So then it's like finding halved cherry tomatoes and like one for a little nose, and maybe like bacon strips for long hair, and kind of passing the plate back and forth.
Hash browns as they're like triangles for like eyebrows. It's like 2 really angry looking eyebrows, but there's nothing else better to use. So.
Maybe this is what the Swaff mascot could look like.
Made out of food?
We can move it and put him on a waffle, and then he'd be a swaffle.
Rosie would be so happy about this.
What if we put ourselves in the position where Sebastian has to talk to us?
That's still investigating, you guys.
No, it's not. Because if we're just standing there in the hallway or something, and then he happens to fall or whatever, and we're there to help him, and then we can just be like, oh my gosh, I remember when you got you possessed. Are you okay? And then he will talk to us, and then we can go straight to McGonagall and be like, listen to what Sebastian said. We didn't ask for this. He just told us for some reason.
Clem, I think that's a bit bending the truth, and the only way I know that is because that sounds like something I would say, and that's how I usually make my. I'm just trying to be honest. That seems very convenient, and I'm trying to be better about this because Masie's very upset. So in all honesty, I think that's cheating.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Table Stories Witchcraft and Wizardry. We hope you've had a chance to pee. We did. All of us peed. That's what we do on breaks. Welcome back.
I just want to I want to get to them first as I'm in range.
Yeah.
So
Quick and quiet.
why do I have to be so small and not good at physical activity? Wack! For goodness sake, I mean, for goodness sake.
Oh, wow.
A 1.
Alex somehow falls off the Quidditch pitch. He's not even there.
I just get so
Tumbling off the
panicked by
suspension
it.
bridge.
I just get so panicked by seeing it that I rush. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Masie, you feel really strange. I would like you to please tough it out, and you have -2 forward for this. Coldness is starting to move up your body.
I don't feel very well.
I feel dizzy as well. A bit.
The color looks like it's starting to drain out of Masie.
We have to get her to the hospital wing right away.
Yes. Yeah.
Hospital wing sounds like a good idea. Can someone hold my hand?
As you're picking her up,
No,
sort of like off the ground, take a step into the shadow, Masie, and you fall in. And that's where we're going to end today's episode.
Oh.
I almost just spit out my coffee.
I was like, I grew closer to Olive because I wanted to stand in front of her, and then I was like, yeah, but then we had this massive falling out. I was immediately going to give her my +1, and then I was like, yeah, should I give her my -1? And then I was like, oh, I should probably give it to Rosalina because she's not here. Oh, wait, no, we're not allowed to do that anymore either. So now I've just bamboozled myself. And my +1 is going to go to Alexander because he did shade. Yeah.
Alrighty. Well said.
Sorry.
Okay, I'll go. I'll give my +1 to Masie, I think, because we had a cute little moment when she was freaking out. And the cute little moment was that she didn't ostracize me from her life for yelling "shut up" at her. it seemed to be the most effective. And I respect that in a person, you know?
The people that don't leave you instantly when you make a mistake of some kind. Yeah. Love those people.
We're not in the stupid zone yet. That's coming up next, probably. I very
Puberty.
nearly...
As soon as puberty hits, the stupid is like...
We're still cute and wholesome.
Yeah.
I will say that Masie's new nickname of Masie -1 is just awful and mean. Why did you self-impose that on yourself, Kolo?
Oh, come on. Oh, Fandabby Dozy.
Olive redeems things with an 11. I feel like you have either paid off someone at Roll20 to change your luck. Their little, like, BS luck thing that they've got, like their little switch. They can just turn your rolls from bad to good, has been activated.
Need I remind you, I rolled a 0 today.
Yeah.
So, today has been... I failed a couple times.
Fair. So this will
Just
be
throw us off the path even further there.
This will be a plus 15 for Gryffindor overall. So it's a 7 to start for Hufflepuff. That's plus 5. And a 5, that puts it at 0. That's a 5. So back to 0. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wow.
All right, Ravenclaws. Alex starts things off with a -5. And that's a 5. That's another -5. And a 6. That's another -5.
I'm starting to believe that your dice are like not. Are they weighted?
Yes. Weighted with failure. Okay.
Have numbers above.
I think we all know the feeling, am I right?
Alrighty. Let's see here.
So we have such good calves.
Thank you for having me today. This was terrifying and wonderful, and I feel very uncomfortable with the ending. And that's my one-sentence review of today's show.
I'm making an animated film from start to finish, which is super cool and probably will take the next 12 years of my life. So come and watch me slowly deteriorate into madness.
Yay, animation!
Yay, animation! It's way harder and more time consuming than you could ever imagine.
And confirm.
Yes. But so far it's been pretty fun.
If I'm not here, I'm normally playing video games, and recently I decided to do speedrunning, and at the end of it, I cried. So if you want to watch a loser cry over dogs in a video game, I'm the girl for you. It's perfect. I'm actually also doing a really cool thing on the front page tomorrow. I'm 1,000 Dreams, which is an incredible organization. I'm their host this year, and I will be hosting their first ever podcast with Allie from Kate over at Charity Alley from Twitch, doing their charity, and also the head of the organization and some of our recipients. And yeah, that's tomorrow. So if you want to watch that, I'll be doing it. And thanks. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Luxie. Mirggles?
Hi. I'm really honestly honored that you would give me another opportunity to speak at all. Hi, I'm Mirggles.
Button ready.
Hello, I'm Mirggles. I traveled to a new town in Germany and got to see some like cool stuff. I got to see like a palace and go to a very German birthday party where they sang very German songs and like swayed arm in arm. It was the
gentle laughter in the background.
Yeah, so good. The gentle German laughter. Huh? 60. Yeah, okay, well the guy turned 60, so we all dressed up, and I dressed up in like a Hawaiian shirt, and my boyfriend dressed up in a wig, like he dressed like an old divorcee, and I dressed up as like a Hawaiian shirt with a top hat and like glasses, and so I was like the dad, and he was the wife who drinks at 2 p.m. And so it was a great time. Yep.
The atmosphere of this party sounds and it's just like mismatched costumes and like drunk Germans is what I'm
open
imagining.
bar, 60-year-old singing ABBA.
Did it look like a German sausage house kind of vibe? Was it like Lederhosen and
No,
whatnot?
it was like what? It was a community center that had been repurposed with bright lights and a live band playing ABBA songs. And all of these
only
60-year-olds.
ABBA?
I literally. No. There was more than ABBA. But there was a point in the night where I was like,
hell.
well, I looked at the group of very jovial German 60-year-olds, and I thought to myself, there's one of two ways this can go, and right now I'm feeling like the orgy way is going. Like, it just seemed like everyone was just, the vibes, I could just feel it. I was like, I gotta get out of here.
There's nothing worse than a surprise lemon party.
This is taking a turn. This is taking a very Deutsch turn.
Where is this?
Where is this? Can we go? Can we all go?
Specific address?
Sounds like my kind of party.
Stay away from, you know?
Money, money, money. Right now I have a cute little lemon tree that grows and like little lemons grow
but
out
as
of it.
soon as your
That's
visa
cute.
comes through, you're gonna need as many bits as possible, right?
Oh
Did you
yeah,
get
as
your-
soon as my visa comes through, y'all need emotes. Y'all need channel art. Honey needs to eat.
It's me. Get your visa so I can hire you.
Okay.
Yay! Money! The unbridled desperation coming through.
Wow. Listen,
Hey, listen.
you're not wrong.
I'm an,
Hashtag
listen,
freelance
I'm
life.
an artist too. I understand. The group helped Rosalina to the hospital wing as she took a small horse to the head and was hit with the dazed condition by a miscast spell. And, well, she was a little wobbly, and the group was, pretty insistent that she go to the hospital wing.
I thought it was a phrase, like a turn of speech. I was like, I took a horse to the head. I was like, what does that mean? But then I remembered I actually took a horse to the head. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, that's one of those boomer phrases that Wack knows because he's so old. Thanks, Luxie. God. So is. She's just gonna post old memes in the SWAF channel now.
Olive, I love you guys so much, and maybe you guys are just better off if I'm not there, because just bad stuff happens around me, you know? Like, bad stuff that you can't take back, and it was super fun to try and solve a mystery, and it was super fun to hang out with you guys all the time and have friends, but I don't think I'm meant to have friends. I don't think I'm meant to be close to anyone. So I think you guys will have an easier time if I'm not there.
I'm gonna kind of perch on her bed and just try and put one hand kind of like very lightly doing this to her